What happens when a grieving photographer stumbles into a deadly arms deal in the middle of the Montana wilderness? Our today's story opens with Sarah Blake travels to a remote mountain reserve in Montana to photograph rare wildlife. She's recovering from a traumatic past. Her husband was killed in a car accident caused by corporate mercenaries tied to illegal land deals. Nature is her escape, but what she finds instead is a nightmare. While photographing rare wildlife, Sarah accidentally witnesses a secret arms deal led by Ethan Ward, a ruthless ex-military mercenary. She takes photos of the exchange, but the mercenaries spot her. Chaos erupts. Sarah is shot, left wounded, and chased into the forest. Bleeding and desperate, she crosses paths with Thomas Red Sky, a retired tracker and war veteran living in solitude. At first, Thomas refuses to help. His past battles have left him weary. But when he learns Ethan's group plans to burn the land and erase all evidence, Thomas realizes this is his chance for redemption. From here, the movie becomes a deadly survival game. Ethan unleashes his armed men to hunt Sarah and Thomas across the wilderness. Thomas sacrifices himself to buy Sarah time, setting off an explosive trap that takes down most of the mercenaries. In one sequence, Sarah nearly drowns in a raging river chase while bullets rain down around her. In another, Thomas uses his mastery of the land to build traps out of the forest itself, taking down mercenaries one by one. Slowly, Sarah transforms. No longer just a victim, she fights back with courage, even turning her camera gear into improvised weapons. As they struggle to survive, Sarah and Thomas form a bond. Two wounded souls, one haunted by loss, the other by war, finding strength in each other. The final act takes us to an abandoned ranger station. Here, Sarah and Thomas prepare for their last stand. Thomas sacrifices himself in an explosive ambush, taking out most of Ethan's men. With tears in her eyes, Sarah is left to face Ethan alone. In a brutal showdown, Sarah uses the terrain and her instincts to outsmart him. The fight ends with Ethan impaled on a broken antenna, a fitting end for the merciless hunter. The movie closes as Sarah emerges from the wilderness, bloodied but alive, clutching the evidence that exposes Ethan's operation. She honors Thomas's sacrifice and finds the strength to move forward. Once broken, Sarah Blake is no longer just a survivor, she's a fighter. Bloodied and battered, Sarah emerges from the wilderness with the photographs and evidence intact. Authorities arrive, exposing the conspiracy. In her final scene, she dedicates her story not just to her late husband but to Thomas, both wounded warriors, who helped her find her strength again. Bruised and exhausted, she outsmarts him, using the environment to impale him on a shattered antenna. Sarah limps out of the wilderness, carrying both the evidence and the memory of Thomas's sacrifice. She exposes the mercenaries' crimes, turning her pain into power. And that's the full story of Wounded, as an emotional, action-packed survival thriller about courage, sacrifice, and redemption. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more movie breakdowns every day. Thank you for watching.